Hi and thanks for watching. Today I'm going to be looking at my new tent, the wolfskin gossamer 2. Yeah, so this is brand new. I paid $89.99 for it, so we got a good price on it. It's £165 in other online shops. So yeah, this is the first time setting this one up. Just give you a look at the pack size. It's quite thin. I had no problem fitting into my Highlander Forces 44 litre rucksack. So yeah, it's easy to fit away in your backpack. It's 2.2 kilograms and it's a 2-man tent. This is my Highlander Forces 44 litre rucksack. Yeah, so the tent fit inside that with ease, no problem at all. Right, so that's the footprint of the tent. Looks quite wide for a 2-man tent. Yeah, everything about this tent uses really good quality materials. Even the bag to hollow poles is really robust. And the ground sheet as well. It's like a really solid, thick material. Unlike some tents where it's really flimsy and you need to get a footprint for it. This is really thick, so you don't have to worry about it tearing easily. Kind of thing. I like the design of the footprint as well. The ground sheet, it's like a bathtub design which comes up about 5 inches off the ground, so if you're camping in snow or heavy rain with wind, sideways rain, you're going to be protected. Yeah, it's just a mesh, but it's a really thick mesh. Really well made tent. I thought that about the first one I had, which was the 1-man. The only reason I got rid of it is because I found it a bit too small. But I thought I'd give this another go. I'll definitely be keeping this. Right then, so it's just a tunnel design, 2 poles. That's fitting a tent up, really easy to pitch. Just 2 poles, big one at the front, a small one at the back, and they just clip in here. There's a simple pin that clips into the pole there. Doesn't take long to set up. I mean, it's in a pitch first, which isn't everyone's cup of tea, but you could throw the fly over loose. I suppose that'd save some rain getting in. And it doesn't take long to pitch either, so it's not too bad. Looks like there's absolutely tons of room in there. This is what I was saying about the ground sheet coming up really high. That would be really good camping in snow and stuff like that. No snow drifts will get blown under the tent. Because I've noticed these days, there's a lot of tents and the ground sheets, they don't come up very high. So yeah, I'm happy with that. And you could use this without the fly as well. If you're camping under tarp or you do it with some really nice weather. For protection of the mosquitoes, gnats, that kind of thing. So that's the tent up, really easy to set up. wolfskin branding, gossamer 2. Yeah, I love the colour of this tent as well. It's like a perfect wild camping tent. Blend into the hills or into the woodland. Not really a fan of brightly coloured tents. If I'm going to buy a tent, if I can, I'll always try and get a green one. So yeah, easy to set up. Yeah, the fly sheet is 4000 hydrostatic head, so there's no problem there with any rain getting in. It's really waterproof, and I think the ground sheet is 10,000. It might even be more. If I'm wrong, I'll put it on the screen. But yeah, I'm really impressed with that. Just give you a look inside the porch or the vestibule. Quite a lot of space in there for your rucksack and your boots, pots and pans. You could probably even get a little meal on the go in there as well, using gas. Yeah, nice little bit of space. Right, let's have a look inside the tent. Yeah, there's absolutely tons of room in here, especially for one person. I mean, as with all two-man tents, there's always going to be a squeeze. Yeah, I can't quite sit up in here. I can with my head pressed up against the mesh, but I mean, I'm 6'3". If you're smaller than that, if you're 6 foot maybe, you might be able to sit up in here. 6 foot and under. And the tent opens up on both sides as well. So if there's 2 of you camping, you can get in either side. And this door opens right the way up as well, on both sides. It's good. There's little pockets in here for your stuff. A pocket on the other side as well. There's like a little line here, you can tighten this as well. If you need to hang anything up, you could hang lights up off it. Torches, little lanterns, that kind of thing. But yeah, it's really spacious, really wide. I've just laid down in it as well, and it's plenty long enough as well. I'm 6'3", and yeah, you have no problem, even if you were 6'7". Plenty of room. Yeah, I like how the ground sheet's really thick as well. Really robust material. So they could have saved weight on this tent really, but I kind of like that it's really solid and they haven't scrimped out on the materials. And some of the tents these days, they're really lightweight, but the ground sheets, they're like paper, really thin. I mean, a fawn or anything just can puncture it with ease, but this, it's really solid. What I really like about it. Right, so that's the Jack Wolfskin Gossamer 2. Really impressed with it, really easy to set up. Nice low profile and colour, so it's good stealth wild camping tent, 2.2 kilograms, not the lightest, but for the 1 or 2 night wild camp, it's perfect. Really solidly made, waterproof and good in strong wind conditions as well. Yeah, I should have been out on it by now on a wild camp, but I've had a really bad wrist, really bad tendonitis in my wrist. I had to go to hospital, and at one point they thought they were going to have to give me steroid injections in my wrist, but it has eased up a little bit now. I couldn't hold a cup of tea in my hand for 3 weeks, so it got me really down, to be honest. As I had 2 wild camps planned, one in Snowdonia and one in the Peak District. They had to cancel, so I was really gutted over it, but hopefully it won't be too long before I get out. I just want to give a few shout outs to some wild campers as well, because I've been watching your videos. I'll just go off my head, and sorry for missing the years out, but I've been watching a few of your wild camping videos lately, and although it's made me gutted because I couldn't get out myself, I always enjoy watching wild camping videos. They're my favourite videos to watch on YouTube, so I'll just give a few shout outs to a few channels now. First one, Anthony Payne. He's been out on a couple of wild camps. Check his channel out, it's on another level, honestly. His videography and his photography skills are unbelievable. Burton Outdoors, he's been out as well a couple of times. He's done a solo, he's done a Dartmoor one with Camp Life Bushcraft. It's another great channel, just check them 2 out. London Outdoors, he's been out on a couple. He gets out in all kinds of weathers, really lightning storms, really hot weather, that kind of thing. Yeah, really good channel. Hardy Tempest, wild camps. Another one who gets out a lot. Great photography. I always get a nice sunset and a sunrise with him. Another great channel, check that out. Hike Camp in the US. He get out on a really good wild camp in the forests in the USA. Check him out. Really nice drone footage and always well edited. Pine Tree Line Productions. They've been out on camps as well. Another really professional channel. Videos are always spot on, really good editing and always interesting stuff as well. Yeah, another one is Snowy Matrix. He's been out on a long distance trek, which he likes to do. He's done the coast to coast. Another great wild camper, always good watching his videos. Border Rambler, another one who gets out a lot, really experienced wild camper, likes to go out on the hills. Always get a nice time lapse. Another great channel, check him out. Leslie's Adventures. Been watching Leslie for a few years now, and she gets out on her own, does a lot of wild camping, trekking, that kind of thing. There's does a bit of cooking outdoors. Really good channel, check her out as well. I'm sorry if I missed anyone, I'm just trying to think off the top of my head some of the videos I've watched lately. Dave Outdoors is another great channel, really good editing. He's been out a lot lately as well, he's done a few wild camps. You've been out to the Peak District with Andy from Got to Get Outdoors as well, so check them two out. And Ash Outdoors as well, he's another person who's been out. Really enjoy watching his videos too, always good videos. A lot of solo wild camping, wild swimming, that kind of thing. So yeah, check all them out, really good channels. Yeah, I just want to give a mention to Mr. Nobody Outdoors as well, because I know he's been out on a couple of wild camps lately as well, and he camps in this woods. He might even be in here now as we speak. I know he likes to camp over them ways somewhere. But yeah, he does a lot of solo wild camps, check him out. Right then, I'll get the tent packed away. I'll get on my way. Just yeah, I'm not sleeping there tonight. My wrist is still a bit sore, can't support myself on it or anything like that. Really struggling with it, to be honest. But hopefully in a couple of weeks' time, my wrist will be a lot better and I'll get on a wild camp. Right then, I'll leave the video here. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.